Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cornercade, and in today's video, you guessed it right, as always, we are going to be taking a look at the new and improved inline riser from G.I. Joel Gaming, guys. He sent this over to us for the purposes of review, so really excited to check out this second integration of this riser. The first one that we used for the X-Men cabinet that we did a little mod project on, and the Simpsons cabinet as well. But guys, he's offering a little bit of change in this with higher heights to the risers, and he's going to add color to match the cabinet on the sides of the risers as well, and some graphic decals in there as well too. So a lot of cool stuff at the end of the day. And in this video, guys, we are going to go break all of this down, unbox it for you, show the assembly process, and then give a full 360 view on what this looks like for your arcade 1-up and some of those smaller height cabinets, to give it a little bit more additional height to kind of flow into the new and improved height design of the new deluxe models that Arcade 1-up has to offer. But before we get started, guys, give this video a like. All right, so before we get started, guys, let me go ahead and swing over to G.I. Joel's website so I can kind of show you where to get this product, how to get it, and what you're selecting, kind of thing. So under G.I. Joel's website here, you're going to select the Arcade 1-up Deluxe Conversion Kit, the standard one right here, ranges from $75 to $90. You're going to go ahead and select the first tab here. You're going to select what cabinet this is for. So he kind of breaks this down really easy for you to go ahead and do so. We're going to go ahead and select the X-Men cabinet because that's the one we fall under, but this one also includes Yoga Flame, Shinku Hadouken, K.I. Blitz, Simpsons. I mean, it goes on and on. For you guys that are selecting the size here, if this is like a Simpsons cabinet or an X-Men's cabinet or one of the Turtles cabinets that all kind of came a little bit shorter, that 57-inch height, you're going to want to drop down to the 15 inches, the +2 option that we have, and that's what we're going to be using in this video. Otherwise, if you want it taller, you can get another 4 inches out of there, bringing that total cabinet height from the riser to 17 inches tall. Otherwise, you can go the stock and the standard as well. It's up to you guys, but we're going to select the +2, and then the edge band color. And that's what you want at the end of the day. You know, for us, it was the red. We're keeping it stock, but they have other options as well. And then you go ahead and add to cart. With this selection, this is going to come out to $85, and I assume that there would be shipping involved as well. And it gives you all the dimensions and sizes and what's going on in this as well. And you can always email Joel over there at G.I. Joel Gaming if you have any questions at all. There's a little contact tab down in the right-hand corner here. But at the end of the day, super cool stuff, guys. I'm very excited to, like I said, get this mod underway. So, guys, without further ado, let's get this started. All right, so here's everything that is unpackaged to the G.I. Joel inline riser. You're going to have the left, right, and front panels with that middle small panel right there. And I'll show you guys how to assemble this when you go and place your order for this. Also, Joel threw in these graphics, as you see the two X-Men graphics with those two yellow bars. I would assume that those would kind of divide the inline riser on the side or to the original X-Men artwork that kind of stops a little bit. So we'll see what that looks like when we get this all assembled. But here's everything that you're going to have that is included in your kit, along with that little hardware bag there with all the toggle bolts and screws that you will need to get this project started. So guys, this is what it's going to look like on the inside of the inline riser. Everything's going to be marked here, B1, B2, A1, A2, the front, the back, all that jazz. I'm going to go ahead and show you. This does not come with instructions, guys. That's how easy this is to assemble. You're going to go ahead and put the toggle bolts all in where it says B1, B2, so on and so forth. And I will show you what that looks like right now. And just like that, all 8 cam bolts are in position. And now we're going to go ahead and take those 2 middle pieces. We're going to go ahead and put those on, lock them into the other bolts, and then I'll show you what that looks like right now. So now that you have the front piece of the riser assembled, and this is the back side, of course, and that middle stabilization piece right there, everything going into A1 and B1, we're going to go ahead and slap the left panel, which is this guy right here, on top, and you'll see what that looks like once everything gets tightened down and bolted into place. And once you have all 4 pieces together, this is what it's going to look like on the inside. A1 attaching to A1, A2 attaching to A2, B1 and B2 all attaching to each other. And now what we're going to go ahead and do is set this up and get the X-Men cabinet on the riser, and then I'll go ahead and show you what to do next. And so I just wanted to quick show you before we get this on the height differences between the one on the left, which is the standard G.I. Joe riser. This will be the same height as your normal arcade 1-up risers that come with the cabinets. And then the one on the right that we have new now, it's going to be about 2 inches higher, and it's just going to give us that bigger, beefier form factor that the current lineup of deluxe cabinets have. So I quick wanted to show you this this shot right here. Then we're going to go ahead and get the arcade 1-up cabinet X-Men on the riser and see what that looks like. Alright guys, so here it is, the X-Men arcade 1-up on the G.I. Joe riser. Joel did a pretty good job at blending that purple color from the side to the riser. And then he gave us some decals there to kind of blend in the top artwork to the bottom artwork. Now there are some screws that I'll show you guys that you have to install on the inside of the cabinet for that stability reason. So I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like right now. So included in the riser kit, you're going to have 3 screws on each side, left and right. It's going to be those 3 top holes right there, the one to the left, the one in the middle, and then the one to the right. You're going to go ahead and screw the little screws in there to just give added stability on the inside of the riser to the cabinet. Cool feature about this is it's not going to put any holes in the outside of your cabinet, so you'll still have that nice, clean, flush look. We're going to go ahead and assemble that. I'm going to show you what this thing looks like when it's all said and done. There we go, guys. Let's go. Everything's assembled. Now, as you see on the bottom of Joel's riser there, he's going to include some graphic decals with the X-Men and then that yellow stripe to kind of separate the broken artwork between the cabinet and the riser. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like kind of before, after. Kind of thinking on what I should do with this, guys. Leave a comment down below for sure. Should we attach this artwork or kind of leave it stock? I'll show you what it looks like here with the simulated graphics on, and then I'll flip it on the other side to show you what it looks like without the graphics on it. And then here's the shot here without those graphics on there. You can kind of see the separation, but I do like that this is not black on the side anymore, and there's that purple color to kind of match a little bit better with the cabinet itself. Now this is painted on, so the camera's having a hard time kind of picking that up between the shiny vinyl and then the matte paint. But in person, guys, it's a very, very close match for when you're walking. And when these cabinets are smashed together and you're walking by, you would never know the difference between the two. And now you can see X-Men in the row with cabinets like Killer Instinct, Street Fighter, NFL Blitz, all with that same form factor. This works out perfectly. It's absolutely awesome. I could not be happier now that it's got that elevated height, because these cabinets, much like the Simpsons behind it, just were stock a little bit short, so they didn't have that big beefy form factor that we all love and are accustomed to. And we have a little bit closer view here now. The control panel is going to be a little bit higher, partially because it doesn't have that slant like NFL Blitz would have, for example. These teams came stock just with the straight edge there. It'd be really cool if we can get that that angle onto the control deck. I think that'd be absolutely perfect. But from a playing perspective wise, the height, it's not that big of a deal at the end of the day. It is a little bit higher, but it's on par with the other cabinets, making it just that much better and that much just like better of a form factor, and really bringing it twofold back into the arcade and not looking so goofy with the dwarfed height. with X-Men back in a place here next to Simpsons. Looking absolutely fantastic. You're going to see the difference down here in riser. It's going to be that 2 inches. On the left is going to be a little bit higher. That's the X-Men one. And then the Simpsons there is going to be the standard height edition of that. Coming up here, you're going to have the control panels, 2 inches difference there. Swinging around here, you can see the height difference is in line with Mortal Kombat. And you can see the difference in height and marquee from the standard to the taller one. And then the control panels right there from Arcade 1-Up Slant standard height to the Inline Joel Riser one. And swing back around here, you can see the same thing. So I just wanted to give you guys a shot with it in the row. You guys can see everything nice and neat. And I think the X-Men is now complete. So there it is, guys. The mod is finally complete. I think this integration and version of G.I. Joel's Inline Riser is a lot better, guys. The colored side panels really bring it together with the graphics and the added height to really truly have this cabinet stand tall and big with the rest of the deluxe line. So props to G.I. Joel. You did an awesome job with this product, guys. Again, if you want to pick up your G.I. Joel Inline Riser, I will leave a link to his website in the video description below, guys. And that's all we have for today. So give this video a like on your way out. Leave a comment down below, guys. Did you like it, love it, or hate it? As always, this is Danny from the Cornercade, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.